Yo, are you ready to know this game out? I gotta make moves in probably like an hour. I sent it. Uh,
I think I'm ready. How you said how you load this up? Oh, it's already loaded up, right?
hmm? Oh, what you trying to? Nah. You don't do it that one. Just do nah. It's well, you know where you gonna come in at?
I'm
Like
gonna put it
what?
on after right.
Oh, alright. So yeah, this mono. Okay, you gotta put it on there. As long as that, as long as you got that clicked on it to record.
You can give me 2 track. Everybody cheat code. You gotta get which one.
Whatever one you doing, yeah.
Everybody cheat code.
And just remember to turn the speakers down.
Yeah.
Pre- Press that blue button right over the knob right there to turn the mic on. Press that, see that first, the closest clear button to you, the little one right there. To the nah, the little one, not right nah, above the silver one, closest to you.
This one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, then just turn the speakers down
Yeah. Yeah.
so you can't hear.
Yeah. 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 I let everybody. I'm gonna do something else. Let everybody cheat code. Please let the intro. Uh, uh. You gotta hit R to record.
Huh? Nah, hit the red button on the pad.
Huh?
Hit the red button. Well, take that's where you gonna start. It's gonna start with that white line at.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, just press the. As long as the red, you got the red dot on the track that you're recording. Now just press when you're ready. Press it on the pad.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley. And we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Let's go!
Carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing here, Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
It's Patterson, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And into the end zone. 6 for the 49er D's. They score a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got it off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Patterson on the carry. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
First carry now for Kofrani Muhammad, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Open man is Kirk, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Muhammad, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Patterson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Yeah. I just got a mic on. So we're recording in the background.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Y'all open y'all market search. Like I know y'all probably wanted to move to a certain area. Y'all keeping it there or y'all open it up?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
I mean, I don't know how.
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack will make the stop.
2nd and 5.
I'm in Somerset. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Yeah. Good luck, brother. Right.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. Off of play action, Darnold. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Darnold. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. 2nd down. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Now a carry for Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Darnold a sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Sam Darnold with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
That's the score. Niners 14, Bears 3. Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Patterson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Got a man. It's Patterson complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And again this time to the tailback. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Trubisky. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Trubisky to throw.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
Picked off by Jason Verrett. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
I'm still in here. I'm just recording so I can mic mute
as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So don't get it twisted. Familiar with the biscuits and Vegas on the mixtures. Brick City, Michigan. Blood on the face, during the nails. And dogs turn traps. Situation real. So I don't trust many men. Cause any man will kill you when it ends.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
Not do the drama, but I'm blessed with God's karma, man. The city.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now you trying to talk shit, it's getting alleviated. Sweat, these niggas gonna learn. Still playing with fire, yeah, these niggas gonna burn. Gotta keep niggas show out. And motherfuckers get the blow out. You can lift weights all day. That bread's getting dough out. Racks on your head while I relaxing in bed and waking up from the sleeping. Word be, yeah, nigga dead. Take heed. I'm nothing but giving breed. To my death, I will rep. HWD, motherfucker.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
I'm all in, fall in. Y'all niggas
Here comes Sanders on the toss right.
Y'all niggas sip. I got cake to bake.
And
Time
inside
for the
the
hate.
20
Fuck
before
around
he's
and
brought
get done
down.
like Jake did Nate. That's the KO. Lay low, but stay on my chain. Had that push truck out the same color as mail. Inside hustle. That's the condom we call.
So from
Inside the
inside
star,
the
but I
20,
stay
here's
anonymous,
first and
dog.
10,
With
the
talk
18.
to
Here's
I'm not
Sanders.
sleep on the park, bitch.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Lots of plays on this drive. Obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Niners 21, Bears 3.
After Kareem verse.
Wisnowski to boot it away following
After
the
Kareem
touchdown.
verse coming. As I said, you coming right after his
And
verse.
they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here,
Yeah,
but the
just
bottom
delete.
line
You
is
could
take
delete
care of the
those ones he
football,
had.
and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So they already set up the right way.
From the 31. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh my goodness.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Trubisky.
Oh my goodness, that should have been a pick right
That's an excellent
there.
job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. They get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. They'll go again with Sanders. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. It's Darnold. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, good through that.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Another run with Sanders. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with Sanders. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Niners 28, Bears 3.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Yeah, you can slow it down. That beat got a little bit of drag to it.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. And that one got tipped.
I didn't call you, Joe.
Everything off. It brings up 3rd.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Trubisky will throw. Flush to his right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. They'll run with Sanders. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd
Ain't he off
That
limits?
might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense broke pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back. And
Yeah, I thought it was just nobody wanted bad. That's why I said that in the Western end.
And holding them to a short game.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Yeah,
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost a no-man's land.
Carl is finishing up some work last night trying to knock this game out. Yeah, it's on.
I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in the.
Oh yeah, that's right with Watson. Yeah, that's what they capital. I forgot about that.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case.
And a loose football, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers, and they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
He'll set up to throw.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I forgot about that Watson.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second.
It sound like that. It
49ers
sound
now
off.
going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action. It's Trubisky. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
1 yard.
The Bears on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. They go play action with Trubisky. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Trubisky on first down. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage.
Oh, I was supposed to take that.
Pretty good deal.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Stay in my jail. Got that Porsche truck top the same color as mayo. Inside mustard. That's the kind of
they'll come out in the pistol.
But I stay anonymous, dog. With dark tint. I'm not used to sleep on the park bench. Now I'm from sports world in front of my picket fence.
Again, it's Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. That's complete right around the 8.
About to be out.
And he goes back.
All right, cuz yeah, we might go by Nitty house next weekend.
Timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
All right, Bernie.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Niners, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.